Nunu? No, no Nunu. It is Maokai once again.
Slow that Irelia attack speed. Come on now. Maokai makes sense. Can Santorin go for level 2
This
gang?
is so cheeky. Huni going to be forced to flash. Quas flash Q. He's going to get a bit of knockback. Damage is down, and first blood goes to Quas.
I mean, he's already brought the cleanse to try and stop the Lissandra burst, but just Lissandra Graves is a very devastating gank combo, and just having a little bit of extra health can help that.
Santorin's in again. WildTurtle under threat. Good grasping roots there. He's going to get the stun down, and KiWiKiD able to take that kill. Santorin again with the gank.
Boom! Outpacing Reignover's Nidalee. Graves versus Nid. Gets the first gank up. Hasn't even fallen that far behind in CS. And the big thing about his ganks, he hasn't been countered. But here's a mid laner gank and maybe the counter gank. Reignover wants it.
They're going to try and tank the turret up, but actually Huni goes down and gets executed. Now Reignover going to die, I think. Pobelter does get the kill, but GBM's going to teleport in, claw towards Pobelter, lock him down, but Pobelter there with the gold card. And Immortals get away with just a trade.
Twisted Fate potentially have Lichbane and Zhonya's. Like, those 2 or 3 item spikes are going to be where they're trying to push, but they might not get
Huni on top of a ward, and that's an easy kill. Santorin just blows him away with his ulti.
Very risky teleport. Isn't as risky just because of the way they've been able to kill.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Over and over. Whoops-a-daisy. Well, the guy, he left when he went to teleport down. And that's like the opposite of what you expect when you have a top laner teleport your lane. It's like, oh yeah, by the way, the old lane gets instantly killed. Teleport coming in, though.
Aggressive play, Reignover caught, though. He's going to go down, I think. No, he actually flashes out to safety, and the TP's not completed. KiWiKid's got a bail as GBM flashes over the wall and rejoins his team. Pobelter still looking for it. Santorin flashes into the Rift Herald pit. Smoke screen's good. He's trying to wait it out and get himself over the wall. Uses the ulti. Pobelter gets snared up. And NRG escape.
Yeah, the whole time Quas didn't have his teleport, so there's actually no way NRG could match that 5v5. Santorin with the creative ultimate usage. It felt like he was so worried about missing that. He just like stood in the corner, thought about it for a few seconds. Can I ult over this wall? I think I can ult over this wall. Okay, I'm gonna try it. And then he eventually does. This is a 15-minute Drake. I think they could have done it a few minutes ago. Gank is going top lane. And we're actually going to see a fight. This teleport from GBM is going to try and turn it.
TP'd answered. Huni going to get crushed down by the burst damage, but here's Reignover to try and equalize. GBM getting low, will go down to the Nidalee, and now Quas outnumbered 1v3. Going to get himself stunned. He'll try and get a trade kill. Not just yet. Huni flashes out of it, and they'll clean the other one up as well. Quas flash Q for the kill, and Reignover finally collects him.
Yeah, and that's not over yet because they might try and push down this mid lane turret. They get Turtle.
They do get Turtle. The damage is there. Knock up from the Zyra plans, but OQ can't quite get the Q. He'll take the turret instead. Santorin also got the dragon in that exchange, so NRG across the map in every lane, they get something done.
I was very skeptical about their ability to integrate 4 new players in. If I didn't know that, I'd say NRG is well ahead in this game.
Oh, Santorin again gets out with the ultimate, and the TP's in from GBM, I believe. Now maybe he can turn this around. Good snare there on Adrian and WildTurtle. Adrian gonna get blown up, I think, but he's living for a little too long. OQ, though, is gonna take that one out, but GBM dies on the other side to Reignover. A 4v4 now as Huni's looking to try and take somebody out. Reignover dives in for it. Gonna take damage though as he moves for it. Huni goes crazy, takes out KiWiKiD, but he's gonna get locked back up. OQ though does not live the night. A double kill in there for the Irelia. 4 members dead for NRG already. And Santorin gonna get stunned up and killed, I think, as they'll be able to chase him down. Leap in there, and that's the ace.
GBM doesn't have the ability to burst anyone out, and the Caitlyn's not super strong. But instead, they fight on top of turret, and Quas might get bursted.
Yeah, that's big damage, actually. Quas forced to flash out of it. Rest of NRG here, but Immortals might have a siege of their own. This bottom tier 2 looking awfully low, and they'll just move in for it. Huni gonna start them out. OQ almost going down for it. Pobelter moves in, gets the stun card back, but Huni somehow living as GBM dives in there after the Zyra ulti. GBM has taken out Adrian, but they'll swap it over for their mid laner, and Immortals are not done just yet. Quas tagged by a spear, but now the siege ends. So team fight sort of there. GBM also maybe with a flank. Gets silenced. Very nice from Adrian. GBM even locked up. Might be forced to just bail out. The spear's going to miss. Huni almost gets away with that one. And now Reignover just going to flash forward and try and take out GBM. Doesn't predict the juke though. Twisted Fate still going to chase him. GBM's absolutely dead. Stunned up and killed. Pobelter claims him. Well, Baron has been started by Immortals. Getting awfully low. NRG 4v5. See if they press themselves in here. Immortals aren't going to commit. They'll turn around for the team fight. Quas stunned up there in the front lines, but the silence isn't bad either. Zyra ulti, though, does zone them out of the way, and Quas is taking a beating here in the front side of the map. He will fall, though, as Huni claims him. Now, Reignover on the chase, going to get his face headshot off. No, not yet. OQ tagged there by Reignover. He's going to chase in. Damage is there. Pops to Zhonya's. Going to buy time for the rest of the side as Huni's found KiWiKiD for the kill. Santorin stunned up, but they're through the base gate and safe.
And Reignover has really been turning it on Nidalee here. Notice how he's gone relatively tanky with his build as well. Roa Zonies and now a Spectre's Cow with Merc Tread. So he's fearless with his ability to just jump straight into the team. Going Banshee's Veil as well as a Spectre's Cow and a Negatron Cloak on Huni for very good burst protection. but Pobelter and WildTurtle are still technically vulnerable to a catch. So at least those guys are safe from going in. And will he go all the way into the base to finish off Oak?
No, Pobelter does not commit.
All lasts a long time. Yeah, he's not doing it. Right. Blue ward is down. But they also have... They don't have Sivir ultimate yet, but they do have a Huni.
They're just fighting. Huni goes straight in for GBM, who does ultimate and get the kill. Oki takes him out, but the damage on the back end is great as Reignover takes out GBM. Now Quas tanking what he can. Immortals going to try and kite back, but Santorin leaps forward, tries to take out Reignover, who's still living there through all the healing. Quas, he's going to go down in a 2-for-1 trade in favor of Immortals.
And now it would be Santorin's job to try and steal this. Quite a hero mission.
Reignover, not going to let him have it either. Pobelter's even there with the gold card. Does get some vision down. Going to try and poke him away. Immortals being very careful with this Baron.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
Santorin wants it. Not enough. Wildcards, not enough to kill him. Get the flash. And there's the Baron out for Immortals.
And then Nidalee heals back Soraka. The cycle of life is complete. And you realize how busted that combination is.
Pretty good, especially in a siege situation with a Baron buff. As Immortals happy to play this one patiently. Pobelter eats an ulti up from GBM. And it's just cooldown's being given away here.
Yeah, now they can go in real aggressive.
And there's the turret down. Inhibitor soon to follow by the looks of things. NRG not interested in defending that one.
In their gold lead to get the right types of items, and now they're just in total control.
Now Huni wants foot. Pobelter in as well. Stun lands in. GBM going to get chain CC to death there. That is rough for poor GBM.
Pobelter's TF has been very good. That one gank in the top lane early that didn't quite work out. Pobelter, he's not having any of that. He only takes credit for the good ones. 5-0-7.
Santorin gets aggressed on there by Huni, and this tower, every little blue card TF throws in is a huge amount of damage as the Immortals break bottom side in the meantime. More than enough pressure as Quas has been tagged. Reignover's in! Just a bit of poke.
Yeah, everything's falling apart here for NRG. GBM is the leader of that team. When he's having such a bad game, you can see the rest of it is just kind of falling apart.
OQ, that feels bad. Huni goes in for him. They will flash out of the way. But Immortals now with super minions in every single lane. Quas stunned up. They're not done. Santorin the next target as he ultis himself back to safety. But Quas going to get jumped on. Huni's going to take him out. The turrets are going to fall. And I think Immortals can push through for the win. Huni wants to pad those stats and try and take them out. OQ tagged on the other side as Reignover's going to try and solo him down. GBM dives in and ults himself. But Immortals going to work on that Nexus. And we are going to get Game 3, I think.
Are they going to let Reignover die first? No. They're going to save him.